Greetings and welcome to a Prayerful Pause. My name is Nancy Woodworth-Hill, and amongst other things, I'm a spiritual director. We're going to explore another body prayer. This gem has been in my files for a long time, and at the bottom of the page this is what's written. As taught by Marcus Borg at the June 1999 meeting of the National Campus Ministries. I do not know the original source. And I do not remember who gave this to me. We often speak of a distinction between body and soul and mind and emotion. And prayer is often assigned to our minds and occasionally our souls in ways that we often forget about our bodies. Because I know that when I am under stress, I must be very careful to be present and take care of the needs of my body. Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Do I need to rest a bit? Are there other things that I need to take care of with my body? Because if I don't do this, I can become quite grumpy and unaware. So a prayer with my body can help me return to my whole self. I want to share with you a poem by Madeleine L'engle that invites us to think of our bodies as universes. It reminds me that my body was made by God. Just as the universe cries out in joy and sorrow, so does my body. By engaging our bodies in prayer, we are responding to the movement of God within our universe. Here's her poem. I am fashioned as a galaxy, not as a solid substance, but a mesh of atoms in their far complexity, forming the pattern of my bone and flesh. Small solar systems are my eyes. Muscle and sinew are composed of air. Like comets flashing through the evening skies, my blood runs, ordered, arrogant, and fair. 10 lifetimes distant is the nearest star, and yet within my body, firm as wood, proton and electron, separate are. Bone is more fluid than my coursing blood. What plan had God so strict and so impassioned when He, an island universe, my body fashioned? So let's begin with the practice. You can begin by perhaps attending to your breath. Breathe naturally, but a little slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then we move into a second part, a series of postures. There are 5 of them, and we're going to hold each posture through 2 cycles of inhalation and exhalation. You may choose to hold the postures for longer, whatever feels right for you. So I want you to envision these postures in your mind. Slowly move into it and hold. And then slowly move out of it and then into the next one. We'll repeat that for the duration of this prayer. Let your body acknowledge the prayerfulness of the movement. And you may repeat the cycle of 5 until you feel like you are finished. So let's look at these 5 positions. 1 is to bow. It's a way to honor the presence of the divine. And then hands held in a prayer to signify an attitude of prayer. 3rd, arms up, open to invite God to pour over and through you. And then hands outward, palms out, elbows bent. It can show supplication or surrendering yourself or blessing the world. all of them together. And the last pose, arms folded, crossed over your chest to hold God to you, embracing God, or being enveloped in the arms of God. So let's just quickly review these 5. Bow, hands in prayer, up, down, you can end by attending to your breath. If an emotion or a memory of some sort bubbles up, just sit with it for a while. You may wonder about it, perhaps take it to a journal or an expressive arts practice. A couple of variations to note. First, and most important, if any of these movements or poses can be modified based on your body's needs. If you've had some kind of injury or if something is difficult for you, modify it. The other thing is you can devise different postures based on what you wish to pray. For example, something about grief or longing or joy or delight, whatever you wish. Make it your prayer. You can note that it can feel awkward or clumsy at first, so consider trying it several times before rejecting it. And this body prayer can be used as a way to reverently enter a period of prayer, done in a more traditional way, or to close that period of prayer. Or it can be the prayer itself. So let's pray this together. Begin, relax, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Begin. We'll hold each for 2 cycles of breathing. Bow. Hands in prayer. Arms up, open to invite God to pour through you. Palms outward. Surrender yourself. Bless the world. And arms folded, crossed over your chest. Be enveloped in God's arms. Let's repeat this. Bow. Hands in prayer. Arms up. Palms outward. Arms folded. And I personally like to end as I began, a bow to recognize the presence of the divine. Go in peace.